Everyone is chasing their 15 seconds of fame, but not everyone is ready for what that means. Because the extraordinary doesn't always come wrapped in something good, and the devil, as always, is in the details. What you're about to see are three ordinary people who picked up a camera at exactly the wrong moment and captured something that doesn't explain itself, that doesn't leave you alone. Turn up your volume, because these things have a way of settling in the back of your mind, especially tonight, especially before you try to go to sleep. We can't blame the younger generation for everything. This happens to older people too. The internet has a way of making us forget the weight of what passes across our screens, no matter how disturbing it is. That's why I always say, put yourself in the shoes of whoever is behind the camera. Whatever you're about to press play on, imagine it's you. So imagine this. One day you're at home, going about your life, and this happens. The person who filmed this lives with his wife. He has deliberately kept the intimate details out of the public eye and has gone to great lengths to prevent this from becoming a fully viral story. He's asked that his privacy be respected. The original footage had to be edited before it could be shared, because it contained his truck's license plate and personal family photos in the background. He wants to make one thing clear. This was not staged. This was not planned. By the time he started filming, whatever was making that sound had already been going on for approximately 5 minutes, and at the end, the source of the sound was never identified. Now here's what makes this case genuinely remarkable: the detail that separates it from the thousands of strange videos that get uploaded and forgotten. This wasn't a paranormal investigation channel looking for content. This was a real 911 call. And the first thing that went through this man's mind wasn't the supernatural. His first instinct was something arguably more frightening. There were people in his house, dangerous people. But if that was the case, how did they do it without ever being caught? He is certain that no one planted a device, no hidden speaker, no prank setup. The sounds were moving, occurring throughout the house, not from a fixed point. And then, days later, at the request of the responding officers, he filmed a follow-up video. after that second recording, the event never happened again. The case is documented and real. Details are scarce because everything is now in the hands of law enforcement. Don't expect an update from this man. That chapter, for him, appears to be closed. I keep coming back to the same truth. The devil is in the details. Maybe that's why there are so many videos where we miss the most important thing entirely. It's right there, and we walk right past it. Fortunately, there's always someone who goes back and points to the exact frame we need to look at. And what they find there is usually the last thing any of us wanted to see. But first, let's see if you catch it on your own.
Elijah, hey, like this. Elijah, look it. Hey. Elijah, go like this. Were you dancing to some Green Day? Dance, go. Shake your booty, shake your booty. Shake your booty. Shake your butt. Yeah, look at Elijah, go like this. Elijah, hey, like this. Elijah, look it. Hey.
Bear with the video quality. The man who filmed this lives in a low-income neighborhood in the United States. This father swears, and I mean genuinely swears, with a level of fear that reportedly brought him to tears, that he has absolutely no idea who the girl in that footage is. He has one child. One. He didn't see her while he was filming. He only noticed something was wrong when his mother, the boy's grandmother, pointed it out after he sent her the video. Although, watching it carefully, she may not be the only one who noticed something. Look closely at the boy. Just like the previous case, the man who filmed this never wanted any attention. He didn't post it himself. It only made it online because people close to the family shared it. And just like before, what you're looking at didn't stay between friends for long. It ended with a real call to 911. This man gave his testimony to the police and to the local news station in his town. His neighbors were shaken. People like to say it doesn't take much to scare a small community. But maybe this time we have to be honest with ourselves and admit that they had every reason to be. Everything started when Cody noticed something felt off around his house. Nothing he could point to, nothing specific. Just that feeling you get when something isn't right, and you can't explain why. That unease on your skin, like a bad feeling you can't shake. Like something was watching him before he ever saw anything. When things started happening inside the house, Cody didn't have his phone out. What you're about to see only exists because he grabbed it after everything had already been going on for a while.
But what really creeped me out was the light in the bathroom started flickering and I heard water running. So I kind of snuck around the corner and the water was on. As I started to walk away from the bathroom after cutting the water off, I kind of heard something behind me And that was actually this door here that closed. That's when I really truly got freaked out.
Cody didn't think of the paranormal at all. What actually scared him, what he was genuinely losing sleep over in that moment, was that something in the electrical system was about to give out. He was worried about a fire. He was worried about losing everything he owned. And then, on top of all of that, the faucet turned on by itself. When he walked over to turn the faucet off, he heard something behind him, specifically behind that door. That was the moment Cody called his girlfriend, and the two of them decided to get out. They went outside and waited. He was scared, and he kept filming. Not because he thought anyone would ever see it, but because he needed the police to take him seriously. He needed something to show his insurance company. He was thinking practically, even while standing in the middle of something he couldn't make sense of. 20 minutes went by. He couldn't take it anymore. He could still hear things going on inside. The police still hadn't shown up, and Cody went back in. He wasn't going to stand on the lawn while his house got torn apart. That's when he found the kitchen completely trashed. At that point, the fear had turned into anger. He was more and more convinced that someone had broken in. Not a ghost, an actual person. Someone dangerous who had gotten inside and was destroying his home while he stood outside doing nothing. He went through every room, every corner of that house. He found nothing. And then the noises stopped. The lights stopped. But then, while he was making copies of the footage for the police, sitting at his own computer with officers right there next to him, he noticed something in the video at this door, the door to his daughter's bedroom. Can you see it? Imagine how he felt when the officers looked at that same footage, at that same frame, and said, "We don't know what that is. There's nothing we can do." Just like the two cases before it, no one ever found out what happened in that house. For Cody, it was something he wouldn't wish on anyone. For the officers who responded to his call that night, it became the story they'd be telling for the rest of their careers. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for stepping through the rotten door.